Hello everybody and welcome to Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom. We are continuing our series on how to build your business, and this episode is specifically for reflexologists who are already qualified and are members of an organisation. Now, all of the organisations that I know of have a Find a Reflexologist page on their websites, and it has struck me that some people use these and some people don't, and it absolutely amazes me, in fact, that the majority of reflexologists don't use this free facility as well as they should. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the Association of Reflexologists website, because that's just what I'm a member of. Brilliant organisation, by the way. And let's just see what you can do if you want to. So here we are, Association of Reflexologists, Find a Reflexologist, and if I were to put my postcode in here, I don't mind doing my one because the old data protection and all the rest of it. So if I put in CT21 4BE, and there we go, and if I click search, and there we go. I'm there, thank goodness for that. The one thing that I would say is, you can see the photograph here. It's not exactly very complimentary, is it? If I'd got a bit more of a smiley face, that probably might have been a good idea. But what you do have, if we just click on this, is that we have got a little map. We've got the website, and we've got a profile. Fabulous! But the interesting thing is that for many reflexologists, they don't, for some reason, do this. So let's just look here. I've already put this one in, and I have already asked Helen's permission to be able to show this. But if we look here, this is Helen here. She's up in Nottingham, and she doesn't have a photograph. And then if we click on her name, there is nothing. Just so that you know, I'm not sort of making this up. There is nothing there about her details. I did phone Helen up this morning just to make sure that it was okay for me to use this as information. And she's going, oh my goodness. She says, no, she says, I know I've not done this. She says, and I promise, she says, by the time Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom goes out, she says, it will be there with a photograph and information about her clinic. So that would be fabulous. But the thing that I'm wanting to say is this is free. This should be one of the first things that you do when you join a association. They're offering it on a plate. So why some people don't want to put their information up there if they're wanting to be found, it just amazes me. The other thing that I would say is if you do want to be found, make sure you put everything in there. Don't put, I've seen on some other people's profiles, they put information about other therapies that they do, but they haven't actually talked about the reflexology service that they supply. The other thing that I would say is I know that some of you might not like having your photograph taken. Let me tell you a story. There was a while ago that I needed to go for counselling therapy. I was going through a particularly bad time during my life, and I was told by the NHS you can choose a counsellor and you go onto this website, and there were some counsellors that had their photographs in their profiles and some that didn't. And immediately I was finding myself not even looking at the counsellors that didn't have their photograph on the websites. There were two things. I was looking for a friendly face, and also the ones that didn't have the photograph, there was also this other thing that was going through in my mind. It might be completely inappropriate, but I was thinking, what have they got to hide? So if you're wanting your business to thrive, if you're wanting to have every opportunity to be able to get business, use the facilities that are there. Do put your photograph up. do make sure that you talk about your reflexology business in your profile and use these free services that the associations give you. I know this Wednesday reflexology is short and sweet, but I hope I have kind of said it all really when it comes to it. These services really should be used. So until next time, do take care and many thanks for watching.